Okay, so we have that. Now, I was mentioning about the shaft not being in the best of its possibilities. The shafts not necessarily, that rarely are as simple as a square, so you sometimes have to go and edit them a little more carefully. Okay, so this is the shaft, edit sketch, and normally they have a little bit more of a detail. Let me see where this is. Here, I think. Trim and trim here. They're normally a little bit like that. So now you can edit from the 3D. You can say edit sketch, and you see how the sketch appears there. You can align in 3D and start snapping. Even though this is not exactly up there, you can start snapping to this face, this line, and to this face, this line. Say OK. So again, this is like cut in order to meet both. Here is meeting perfectly, and here's meeting as well perfectly. So now we're in a point where we can actually copy and paste. Now, before this, I would recommend everybody to really take a look again to their level 5, and obviously do much more than this in terms of, you don't have to do the doors, but in terms of partitions, make sure that after you select the partitions, they are the ones you want, because we're going to tag them afterwards, so they have to be carefully placed there. Okay. You can do a symmetry of this by selecting and filtering out everything but the walls and doors, for example. And you can do a mirror of this. You probably want to do first a line, establishes where the mirror axis is. And again, you can select doors, walls. Okay. MM stands for the mirror selecting axis, and you can do all that quite fast. You put the center ones, you put shaft walls around your shafts. Don't worry about the details or the little X and the box for the elevators. That's as simple as a line drawing. So, and then you can delete this and be comfortable with it. Obviously this is not solved, but I really trust that you guys are going to do a better job. So now from the 3D, I'm going to uncheck the section box. Oh, by the way, another thing to fix is probably the wall. So you see how we can get rid of these lines, or you can keep them but go to visibility and graphics, VV lines. There's many types of lines, so you can expand and get rid of the lines. It's just not get rid of it, it's just turning them off. No? And you see how that gap is there? You can do now your align to the stairs of your partition. No? So that will be the last arrangement. So now that's perfectly put together. You can always go to the 3D again and check that everything is perfectly aligned, and you can do the sections, check the sections, and start seeing that this really meets the facade. You have the floor coming, you will put a beam here afterwards, floor coming, etc., etc. No? Okay, so now from the 3D, it's a matter of selecting what we want and copy and paste it. No? So you're going to filter out and select probably doors, railings, stairs, and walls. No? You probably want to navigate around until you see everything that you want. That is carefully done. And here's the point, the moment where you copy, select copy to clipboard and paste to select the levels. Now we were in level 5, So if you start selecting the different levels, I think it's slab cellar, if I remember well, and level 1. No? Now here the classic is to overlap two different elements in the same place. And here's another mistake. I'm duplicating these guys without doing the attach to the top floor. No. So once it's done, I'm actually going to go Control C and do it again. This is regarding the stairs. So I'm going to go Control C, very fast, select, filter none, walls, OK, attach top base, select the floor. All these top constraints of the partitions will snap down, and you can do again the selection, filter none, doors, railings, stairs. If you see railings and you don't know if it's stairs, actually that's the railings of the stairs. So, and you want walls, no? And now copy, paste to select the levels. 1 slab. Probably this is your basement. 6432, and you should do it quite well now. There's always a message regarding the railing of the stair that is not continuous, so you probably need to add a little detail later on in a later phase. I don't know if it crashed. It could have. Anyway, you saw it before. It should be. Oh, there it comes. Close. That's regarding the railing. A couple things I see. Obviously, we shouldn't have placed a stair. We're not going to the roof. That's why I took the. So I'm gonna go to level 6 and get rid of the stair, selecting it there. Doesn't even delete as the normal way. Good. So I think that's perfect now. Now, as I said before, there's a little bit of going to the sections and fixing the beams and so I'm going to do that very fast. Section 2. You can select by pressing Control one by one. Actually, you need also this beam here, CO. You don't have to be totally snapped. It's funny, I think the keyboard is not even working now. It's crazy. And now you select these beams, pressing Control as well. But I'm gonna have to fix that one too. Move. That one can stay in the top. MV for moving, or I guess it's not working either. And from the top center, we move it to the top, to the bottom face over landing. No? So this section now is correct. Say thin lines. It's not working because the keyboard is not working. But we got the stair section. Now, to do a section properly, in order to store it in a sheet, what we need to do is only one simple section here. View, section, we need to look upwards. We don't need to look all the way out. I want it to stay. We want to be here. And we want to hide this element. We don't want to see it in the plans. We only want to see it in our callout later on. So you can either right click and hide it, or but pretty much this is not working. Section 3 is the one I just created. This is the section you're going to place in your sheet, no? So you're going to also give your space. We're going to probably do it in a different scale. And you place this in the sheet together with the plans that we'll explain in the next video tutorial.